Today, I have gotten second place at locals using none other than Superheavy Samurai and Dracoslayers. We are so back. Subscribe if you like Pendulum, and let's get into it. First, you're going to start off with triple Prodigy Wakoshi. This card is insane. You can place it on scale, be able to place another Superheavy Samurai monster on scale, then special summon itself. Also, it is a tuner. It comes up a lot. And the other card that you're going to be placing on scale is Big Bang K. The reason why I'm not just playing one is because you don't want to just draw the one and not be able to activate the Prodigy effect, since it only places from deck to scale. So you have to make sure there's one in deck. So that's why I play two. The card that you'll be searching off of the Big Bang K's effect will be the Soul Piercer. This is the only soul card that we play in this deck, since the engine or Superheavy Samurai is very minimal in this. And yeah, of course, you want to make sure to equip it on your Superheavy Samurai monster. Then when you use it as material, you're able to search another Prodigy from deck to hand, which is very nice because it means you have another tuner in your hand. And you're playing triple Motorbike to make sure that the Prodigy gets searched that turn. So next up, we're playing the Dracoslayers. We got Majesty, play that at 3. Dynamite, play that at 3 as well. Ignis, play that at 3. And Luster, play that at 3 as well. They all work really well together. If you draw any combinations of two of either of these, it works really well. The best combo that we have in this deck is drawing into these two. If you don't draw into any Superheavy Samurai cards, these two are probably the best that you will get from a hand. But still, all these cards are great. This can search your field spell from deck to hand. This one can, when it's tributed, you get to add a Dracoslayer from your deck to your hand. This one on destruction, you get to add, you get to special summon one Dracoslayer from your deck to field, and it becomes a tuner. Then you got Luster, which it's just, it doesn't do anything, but it's a tuner. Next up, you're playing a unofficial Dracoslayer monster, Boombuku. Boombuku is able to search you the Majesty because Majesty is treated as a Magispector card. So it helps out when you want to draw a hand with Majesty, because Majesty is the best searcher in this deck. And also, the field spell search is always very nice. But yeah, Boombuku at 3, recommended 100%. A mandatory at 3, play triple Odd-Eyes Revolution Dragon. This card's really good for both effects, though one is a bit more broken than the other one. Let's talk about the non-broken effect first. You get to discard this card from your hand, pay 500, and then be able to search any dragon monster in your deck. Any dragon pendulum monster in your deck. You're going to be adding the Luster off of this. So then, you get to do some cool things. Consideration that you can play for a Dracoslayer, you can play one copy of Master, since it is the same as Luster, except it's not a tuner. And it's a scale 2. So you're able to search a low scale, which is very nice. But yeah, let's talk about the broken effect. If you have a XYZ, Synchro, or Fusion Dragon in your graveyard, you're able to tribute this card from scale, target it, and then special summon. Usually, you're going to be looping the Ignister, which is so crazy because this card is non-once per turn. Meaning you could just keep that loop going from how many Odd-Eyes Revolutions you can search that turn. We're going to be playing triple Curtain Racer. Curtain Racer originally was Cashier Fenrir, though I ended up switching it for the fact that Curtain Racer is a level 4. And of course, you can first summon this card if you control no monsters. Clearly, it has the same use as Fenrir. Though this card's really nice for the fact that it's a level 4, because you get to use it as material for a synchro summon. Then, if you have Prodigy, you get to do a combo without wasting your normal summon. And, just start popping off with your combos, which is so nice. And of course, Fenrir has a problem when it comes to being able to pendulum summon it out. The only way you can pendulum summon it out is if you have a Prodigy Wakoshi on scale, because all the other monsters on the deck cannot pendulum summon the Fenrir out. So you kind of have to either keep it or use it as material and just keep a one Fenrir just chilling in your hand, which I just don't like. And now for hand chest, we're going to be playing triple Ash Blossom. We're going to be playing triple Droll. We're going to be playing the triple Ghost Ogre, and we're playing triple Nibiru. Yeah, these are all good this format. Nibiru, you could potentially cut this out for a Veiler, but because Nibiru's kind of like seeing less play recently. But still, really good cards. And our final card in the deck will be Scarus. Scarus gets you into the Revolution Dragon. That's the main reason why you play this. And of course, you know, you gotta make sure that this is not in your graveyard. If you're gonna start activating your Super Heavy Samurai effects, keep that in mind, because you cannot have any spells or traps in grave. And for the extract, we have Double Beyond the Pendulum. This card gets you into any Pendulum monster. It's a really nice card. Also, fun fact, it's not a once per turn, so if it does get negated and you're able to make another Beyond the Pendulum, you could just make another Beyond the Pendulum and then search, which is very nice. It could come up. Though usually I'm just playing 2 for the fact that I want to make sure that I have a follow-up for the next turn if my board gets outed. But yeah, that's pretty much why you play 2. 1 IP Masquerena. And of course, if you're playing IP Masquerena, you have to play the SP Lunalight. Or you can play Nightmare Unicorn if you're, you know, if you don't have money to afford the SP Lunalight, which is completely fair. Exceed the Pendulum. Exceed the Pendulum is such an insane link in this deck for the fact that you can just add 1 from your extra 3 hand. You can potentially add back a Revolution Dragon, so you can do a 4th loop right after you go for the 3rd one, which is very nice. Access Code Talker to be able to out your opponent's board. And Appaloosa because it isn't negate. For the XYZs, we're playing Magister. Magister's really nice for the fact that it can extend your combos. And of course, you get the end phase add any Pendulum monster in your deck to your hand, which is very useful. So usually, if you already have a setup board, you're usually going for Revolution Dragon. Though there are certain occasions where you want to go for like Majesty Paladin instead. So yeah, it comes up. We have Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is really good against Snake Eyes. It comes up against many matchups, honestly, which is so nice. So yeah, just play Dweller. Dweller's really nice. Baluska comes up a lot as well. People are still playing Branded. It's insane against Branded. So yeah, just like it's certain matchups. It's just toolbox cards. We're playing the Harbinger. Harbinger, you can summon this off of these guys that you're gonna see in a bit. But yeah, this card is really nice for the fact that it's a spell negate, and if you have an Appaloosa on field while you have this, you get to redirect the attack towards it. So you protect your Appaloosa if your opponent tries to like normal summon and then go battle phase, which is very nice. And when you're trying to out your opponent's board, of course, you really want Typhon to be on your side. For the final cards, we have 2 Ignisters. As explained, this is a soft once per turn partial summon from your deck. You can just summon any Dracoslayer from your deck. So you're able to, you know, summon this, activate the effect, summon 1, link it off, then be able to activate the effect of Revolution. Revolution will summon this back. Then you activate the effect again, special summon another one. You just keep going. They get to play around a lot of stuff that your opponent does really nicely. And a consideration for people who want to build a certain build of this deck, but it is a very pricey one because Promethean is kind of pricing. You get to use Promethean Princess, since this is a fire, and you get to summon this off of it and then be able to do those combos, which is very nice. The reason why I didn't go for that is because I don't own Promethean Princess, though I would definitely consider it, because it is really nice. The final card we're playing is Dinosaur. Dinosaur is a really cool card for the fact that you can just, if you use these cards as materials, since this is by contact fusion, but it tributes them as material, which is interesting. So you're able to just use these, summon here, then you activate the effect of Dynamite. Since it was tributed, you can add 1 Dracoslayer from your deck to your hand, so you get to from your extra deck to your hand, and then add back the Majesty, which is very nice. So you get to effect of this, summon it to field, and then you just keep your combos going. Yeah, this is really cool card. So let's get into the side deck. For the side deck, we will be playing Floodgates. Woo! I love them. I love them so much. I don't. These cards are really insane. I usually just end up siding Secret Village of spellcasters for the fact that you summon a bunch of spellcasters, then you make IP, and if your opponent's playing Snake Eyes, they make Diabel Star. You're able to just IP effect to make SP, then banish the Diabel Star, which is so insane. And your opponent pretty much scoops at that point. and it happens a lot. And Neko Rally comes up sometimes, but I haven't had it like come up too much. But still, it's still considerable because it's really good against Labyrinth. So yeah, Labyrinth is a pretty bad matchup for this deck, so why not? For background removal, we have Dino SR Pankatops. We're playing this at 2. I love this card. This card is a really cool body, and of course, you're able to pop any card on the field, which is very cool. You're playing Saj the Floor. Saj the Floor is very nice for the fact that you're able to pop one card you control and one card your opponent controls. So it could be a monster or a back row, which is very cool. I usually use this for Diabels now because you get to pop the Diabels and you're able to use your Pendulum Zones again, which is very nice. And of course, when the Saj the Floor is sent to the graveyard, you can banish one to be able to search the Spider Orchid. Spider Orchid's very cool. I like this card. It's pretty much another pop. Also, keep in mind, this can't pop field spells. I had to learn that recently. So yeah, just so you all know. We're playing Bestios. Since you know, we can't use spells and traps realistically because of the Superheavy Samurai stuff. But yeah, Bestios are pretty good against Branded because they do have the Game Puppet lock. So if they go for the line where they send the Game Puppet to graveyard, you chain this to the effect of the Albion and you banish it. Or it comes up in any other situation, which is very nice. And the final cards that we're playing to make sure that our board ends up perfect. We're playing the one Guiding Ariadne to be able to destroy it and place one of these 3. And of course, same cards. So yeah, it's Solemn Judgment. Just it's nice. You get to make sure that your board does not get evenly. You make sure that your board doesn't get absolutely like destroyed by certain cards. You like Dark Ruler or stuff like that. So yeah, this card is very nice here. I'm going to be ending it here, though. Expect a combo video very soon. Thank you so much for watching and check out the other videos. Bye bye.